Hi everyone. Today I have a reading of a column I wrote in March 1987 called Skunk Tails. This spring, people on our country road have learned not to venture out of doors without taking certain precautions. After I put on my jacket, even before opening the outside door, I sniff the air. If the front porch doesn't have that telltale scent of skunk, I consider it safe enough to open the door and sniff again. Then, if that pungent fragrance of skunk doesn't turn my stomach, it's pretty safe to continue into the yard. Be warned, proper precautions don't end with a healthy sniff. A person's nose doesn't always tell all. Just ask my neighbor. Sometime after 7 one evening last week, Diane remembered she had left her purse in her car in the garage. She sprinted out of her house in the dark, hurried past one of her many cats munching supper leftovers at a cat bowl, and went into the garage to retrieve her purse. On the return trip, Diane again walked by the unconcerned cat. In one split second, she realized the dark kitty eating cake crumbs from the bowl wasn't actually a family pet. It was a skunk. The skunk didn't seem to mind its dinner being rudely interrupted by a tall human and nonchalantly finished its food. My neighbor, on the other hand, felt far from calm. A super dose of adrenaline shot through Diane's body along with extra doses of fear and panic. But Diane remained composed, at least on the outside. She knew one hysterical move from her would frighten the black and white creature, which would then shoot its perfume at her. She definitely didn't want that to happen. With great willpower and self-control, Diane continued quietly and calmly past the skunk and into her house. There she collapsed into a blubbering mass of jello. Special precaution number 2 for skunk country dwellers. After sniffing the air, check out the area for black and white skunk-type tails. The movement of skunks into our neighborhood came like an uninvited plague, and you can be sure no one is happy about the situation, except maybe the skunks. Every time our children go out to play, I remind them to respect our little black and white neighbors. Don't play in the high grass. Don't go near the tree line. Watch out for the brush in the ditches, and don't go anywhere near a black four-legged creature with a white stripe. For the time being, the children have an extremely narrow play area. One would think skunks would prefer living where God meant them to, in the woods. Until ours relocate, everyone better beware. The next kitty rubbing against your leg just might not be. Oh, yes, tails, skunk tails, skunk tails. My mom, when I was a little kid, took care of rabbits. They had a pen and it was up off the ground so the droppings could fall down. And and she loved those rabbits. And she went by them all the time. Then one day she noticed she had company. A mother skunk had her babies underneath the rabbit hutch. The skunk didn't mind. In fact, she liked my mother coming because she got extra food that way. But after Mom knew that there was a skunk living out there, she gave up feeding those rabbits, and Dad had to take over. I really don't know what happened to the skunk. I don't think Dad did anything different, but I really was too little to remember, except that Mom was, yes, she was jello when she came into the house that day too. I hope you have a great day, and I hope spring doesn't bring any black and white creatures coming to your door Until next time, have a great day.